Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Tease Time. I'm TJ. I hope everyone's having a lovely new year. Today we're going to start off our new year with some new oil maintenance, of course. But in addition to doing our oil change, oil additive, oil filter, I'm going to send out my oil in to Blackstone for oil sample to just see if there's any dilution of the oil, like from a diesel fuel, or if there's like any bearing wear. This is a good indicator for like the condition of your engine. So I'm going to take a sample. I'm going to show you how to like do all this. It's pretty straightforward. We're going to drain the oil. We're going to take off our oil filter, and while the oil is draining, you want to take a sample of your oil into this right here, but you don't want to take like the first oil that comes out or the very last. You want to try to get like a sample that's kind of like midway. So you want to grab that, and then once you do, you get your oil sample, you clean off the outside, you put it inside of this, and then inside of that they have like an oil absorption pad just so it doesn't make like a mess. And then they also include a nice little oil like reminder sticker. So once you have all that done, you have everything packaged up, take this oil, wrap this like so, put it inside the bag, put it inside the bottle, seal it up, throw it in this envelope, and then just mail it in. Packaging and postage is already paid for if you're mailing within the US. Just go on their site and they send these samples to you. You get like 2 for free, and then just fill out like your information so they know where like the information is coming from and who to send it to and how to contact you. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get to it. First things first, take off your oil cap, filler cap, drain your oil. While that's draining, you could take your filter off, or you could just do one at a time. And then just make sure you have enough oil, whatever oil type you're using, just make sure you have enough to fill it back up. I probably shouldn't have to tell you that. Oil is important. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's get going. You'll see me at the bottom of the van. This is a 6.7 liter Cummins engine that we're working on right now today. And I believe it'll need like about 12 quarts. Like I have more oil if need be, but it's always good to have extra oil anyway. And then when you do your oil filter also, make sure you prime that. When I say prime that, I mean actually put oil inside the filter. Make sure it's clean, you don't get any debris in it, because that will be unfiltered oil that's going back into your motor. So that just kind of helps with like startups. You don't have like a delay in oil pressure, and it's not starved of oil. It has oil on demand. So do that also. And that's just a matter of just filling up your oil filter, and just be careful when you put it back on not to spill it and make a big mess. But let's go. And bada boom, bada bing, we're all set. The oil has been changed, oil and filter. And that last cylinder you saw me drain was my oil catch can. If you didn't catch the video when I did the install of that, click the link up top and you can check out like that video for all the details on that. But for this part of the video, this is our oil sample that I took like while we were draining the oil. So for you to send this in, make sure you put it in this cylinder. Make sure this white cap is on tight. Try to get all the oil, if possible, off of this. And then wrap it in this oil catch absorption towel, we'll call it. Stick it inside this plastic bag. Like so. Seal that up. If you want to try to get some of that air out of there. Seal that up, put it in this right here, like so. Fill out your information card so they can contact you. So you can pay for your services for getting your oil analyzed. Take that, put it inside around the plastic bag that you just put in there, and then put on your black lid, the other black lid, and make sure this one is on tight also. These are just extra precautions just to make sure oil doesn't spill out and leak like on the shipping package, because like in the shipping, like if it gets oily, they might just get rid of it and won't make it to where it's trying to go, and it'll just cause yourself a headache. You take this, put it in the envelope like so, seal it up, and then just mail this out, drop it in the mailbox. Postage is free. Make sure you write down your tracking number so that we could track it getting to the company, and you can just see where it's at. And if you include like your email, you could get your results a little quicker, like based off of your email. Like they'll do it like same day that they test it, just to get it back quicker. And the good part about doing this is just kind of see like the health of your engine, like if your rod bearings or stuff are like wearing out, or even like dilution of like fuel to oil. That'll check for that also. And it also indicated like if you could go longer on your oil changes, because like I just went 3,500 miles. I didn't have to add anything, it didn't burn anything. There was just like a little bit in the oil catch can, which can be expected, especially like in the colder morning with the condensation. So like that part seems normal to me. But like even when we were draining, we had like some metal shavings on the magnetic drain plug that I have. Like some is to be expected just because like contact of metal to metal type stuff. That's to be normal, but like you have to look out for big chunks, and then like an indication to just be the composition of like your rod bearings and stuff like that. There's like layers to it. So like if it indicates like the depth of that, it'll tell you like maybe you're about time for like a rebuild or something like that. So it's good to know more. So until the next video, knowledge is power. The more you know. Peace. TJ.